Welcome back to Success Motivation Story. Today's video is not just about winning trophies, medals, or titles. It's about winning at life. Every champion you admire, every legend you look up to, has gone through pain, sacrifice, and setbacks before they reached greatness. And what you're about to hear could completely shift the way you think about success, discipline, and belief in yourself. So grab your focus. Because for the next few minutes, we are diving deep into the mindset of the world as greatest athletes and leaders, and you'll see exactly what it takes to rise above the limits people place on you. The sacrifice of daily grind. I went 5 straight years without missing a single workout. 365 days a year, no excuses, no breaks, no easy outs. And trust me, there are days when you don't want to do it, days when your body is screaming no, when your mind is begging you to quit. But here is the truth. It is what you do on those days that define who you are. Winning isn't about the easy mornings. Winning is born on the hard days, when nobody is watching, when quitting feels easier than trying again. Everyone wants the result. Everyone wants to hold the trophy. But very few are willing to endure the pain, the grind, the criticism, the endless hours it actually takes to get there. Stephen Curry's story. I remember the first time I met Stephen Curry back in 2007. He wasn't a superstar yet. He was just another kid coming off his freshman year at Davidson. No big headlines, no fame. But what stood out wasn't his talent. It was his discipline. At the end of his first workout, Steph walked up to me and said, "Can you rebound for me? I can't leave the gym until I swish 5 free throws in a row." That's it. That's greatness right there. He was programming his mind, conditioning his body to accept nothing less than excellence. And that's why, today, Steph Curry will go down as the greatest shooter in basketball history, not just because of talent, but because of the mindset to move on to the next shot and never settle. The mindset of champions, the greatest athletes in the world, Serena, Federer, Jordan, Djokovic, they all share one thing. They don't compete only when they feel good. They compete when they're tired, when they're hurt, when everything inside them says stop. That's the difference. Mental toughness. The power to keep going when average people quit. Take Novak Djokovic. He was just 19, stepping into a world ruled by Roger Federer and Rafael Nadal. Everyone said it was impossible to beat them. But when he was asked before a Grand Slam match if he believed he could win, Djokovic said, "I'm going to beat him." The press laughed. They called him cocky. But that wasn't arrogance, it was vision. He saw himself as a champion long before the world did. And today, he's broken almost every record in tennis. The secret, self-belief. This is the hidden key. Champions don't just dream about success, they see themselves there. They visualize themselves breaking records, breaking barriers, dominating the game. And because they see it so clearly, they are willing to suffer more, train harder, sacrifice deeper than everyone else. Richard Williams, father of Serena and Venus, once said, "My mission wasn't to create great tennis players. My mission was to create daughters who believed in themselves, no matter what they chose to do." And look what happened. 2 of the greatest athletes in history, fueled by self-belief so powerful, it made them unstoppable. Life lessons beyond sports. Maybe you're not an athlete. Maybe you're a student, an entrepreneur, a creator, a dreamer. It doesn't matter. The path to success is the same. You will face fear. You will face failure. You will face rejection and doubt. But inside every obstacle is the seed of strength. Inside every setback is the chance to rise again. You might stumble, you might fall. But as long as you believe that the next step is waiting for you, you will keep moving forward. Winning isn't the goal, it is the result. Here is the truth most people don't understand. Winning isn't the goal. Winning is the result of preparation, of focus, of discipline. Everybody talks about hard work, about showing up early, staying late. But champions go deeper. They pay attention to the details. They listen. They stay coachable. They do the things others overlook. And when the game is on the line, they don't panic, because they've already put in thousands of hours. Their confidence doesn't come from hype. It comes from preparation, final push. So wherever you are in your journey, whether you rechasing a dream, building a business, or just trying to be a better version of yourself, remember this: winning lives inside you. Self-belief is your superpower, discipline is your weapon, and resilience is your fuel. The road will be hard, unfair, painful. But if you keep stepping, if you keep showing up, if you keep believing, success will be inevitable. This is Success Motivation Story. If this message spoke to you, then don't just leave inspired. Take action. Hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and join our family of dreamers and doers. Because here, we don't just tell stories, we build a mindset, we create winners, and we help you unlock the greatness within. Until next time, keep grinding, keep believing, and keep moving forward.